It pays to play well on the PGA Tour. Just ask Russell Henley. Russell Henley dominated at Camaleon golf course for a 4-shot victory, banking $1.476 million from a total purse of $8.2 million. There is no such thing as a guaranteed winner on the PGA Tour, but Russell Henley was at 22 under par and held 6 shots final rounds of the Worldwide Technology Championships at Mayakoba. Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video today, it seems like history was well on the side of Russell Henley, as it was the 18th time a player had shot that low of a score over 54 holes, and all 17 previous times that golfer went on to claim victory. In today's video, we'll be discussing the prize money payout for each PGA Tour player at the 2022 Worldwide Technology Championship at Mayakoba. Don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks in advance. Let's get right into it. This weekend, just outside Playa del Carmen, Masters champion Scottie Scheffler and 2-time major winner Collin Morikawa boosted the annual Mayakoba stop, but Russell Henley emerged as the story and the champion, opening with the round 63, 63, 65 to take a 6-shot lead in the Sunday, where he shot 70 and won by 4. Henley's 6-shot lead heading into the final round at El Camaleon was down to 3, where he missed a 5-foot on the par 5 fifth hole. He countered with 3 consecutive birdies and no one came within 4 strokes the rest of the way. Henley earned his 4th PGA Tour title and first since the Houston Open 5 years ago. Henley has previously failed to score a share of the 54-hole lead 5 times. The most recent occurred at the Sony Open in January when Hideki Matsuyama overcame a 2-shot deficit to defeat him in a playoff. "I simply tried to learn from my mistakes and my mistakes," Henley remarked with a smile. "All those events that I didn't close out stung. You never know if you'll win again. It was incredible to come down 18 with a 4-shot lead." Henley finished at 23 under 261 to tie the tournament record. He entered the final round as the lone player who had not made a bogey all week. Brian Harman closed with a 66 to finish alone in second, while the Group 5 strokes behind featured Masters winner Scottie Scheffler and Seamus Power of Ireland, who had won last week in Bermuda. Scheffler lost his number 1 status, which he had held since March when Rory McIlroy won the CJ Cup 2 weeks ago. Scheffler finished with a 62 at Mayakoba, giving him an excellent opportunity to recapture the number 1 spot next week at the Houston Open. McIlroy is not scheduled to compete again until the DP World Tour Championship in Dubai. Power scored a 68 and is tied for 3rd place with Scheffler. Joel Dahmen, Troy Merritt, and Will Gordon sent the Irishman to the top of the FedEx Cup standings and to number 29 in the world, his highest position ever. Henley has risen to number 33 in the world and is certain to return to the Masters. He didn't get into Augusta National last year until he broke into the top 50 a week before the Masters. In both the Wyndham Championship in 2021 and the CJ Cup at Shadow Creek in 2020, Henley blew 3-shot leads the rest of the time he was tied or led by 1 or 2 shots, which isn't much on the PGA Tour. This was a 6-shot lead and it's unusual for someone to lose from there. That didn't help matters. "It's difficult. On a lead, I don't sleep well. I need to practice a lot more," Henley said. "I have no idea how Tiger accomplished it 80 or so times. It's difficult for me to simply relax. You don't feel the same as when you practice at home, but that's part of the enjoyment. That's why we have fun. We want to see what we're made of out here and put ourselves to the test." The victory also sent Henley to Kapalua in January for the Century Tournament of Champions, the first high-profile event of the new year. Interestingly, the last time a player held a 6-shot lead entering the final round of a tour event, the golfer did not win. However, there were some unusual circumstances in the case. John Brown was a 6-shot leader entering the final round of the 2021 Memorial before being forced to withdraw on Saturday night after testing positive for COVID-19. The over money in Mexico is $8.2 million. With that being said, here's a breakdown of the prize money of each PGA Tour player who made the including $1.476 million that went to the winner. Russell Henley, position 1, score -23, earnings $1.476 million. Brian Harman, position 2, score -19, earnings $893,800. Scottie Scheffler, position T3, -18, earnings $375,560. Joel Dahmen, position T3, score -18, earnings $375,560. Troy Merritt, position 3, score -18, earnings $375,560. Seamus Power, T3, -18, $375,560 earnings. Will Gordon, position T3, score -18, earnings $375,560. David Lingmerth, position T8, score -17, earnings $248,050. Sam Ryder, position T8, score -17, earnings $248,050. Maverick McNeely, position T10, score -16, earnings $190,650. David Lipsky, position T10, score -16, earnings 190,650. Taylor Montgomery, position T10, score -16, earnings 190,650. Victor Hovland, position T10, score -16, earnings 190,650. Patton Kizzary, position T10, score -16, earnings 190,650. Aaron Wise, position T15, score -15, earnings 129,150. Colin Morikawa, position T15, score -15, earnings 129,150. JJ Spawn, position T15, score -15, earnings 129,150. Henrik Norlander, position T15, score -15, earnings 129,150. Martin Laird, score -15, earnings 129,150. Thomas Dietrich, position T15, score -15, earnings 129,150. Ryan Armour, position T21, score -14, earnings 82,683. Jason Day, position T21, -14, score, earnings 82,683. Nick Hardy, position T21, score -14, earning 82,683. Danny Willett, T21, position, score -14, earning 82,683. Davis Riley, position T21, score -14, earning 82,683. Tyus Schwab, position T21, score -14, earnings 82,683. Matt Kuchar, position T27, score -13, earnings 58,630. Eric Cole, position T27, score -13, earnings 58,630. Patrick Rogers, T27, score -13, earnings 58,630. John Huh, position T27, score -13, earnings 58,630. Austin Cook, position T27, score -13, earnings 58,630. Harris English, position T32, score -12, earnings 45,783. Adam Hadwin, position T32, score -12, earnings 45,783. Dean Burmester, position T32, score -12, earning 45,783. Scott Piercy, position T32, score -12, earnings 45,783. Harry Higgs, position T32, score -12, earnings 45,783. Brandon Wu, position T32, score -12, earnings 45,783. Lucas Glover, position T38, score -11, earnings 36,490. Bo Hostler, position T38, score -11, earnings 36,490. Austin Eckroad, position T38, score -11, earnings 36,490. Lee Hodges, position T38, score -11, earnings 36,490. Emiliano Grillo, position T42, score -10, earnings 28,290. KH Lee, position T42, score -10, earnings 28,290. Robert Streb, position T42, score -10, earnings 28,290. Alex Noren, position T42, score -10, earnings 28,290. Charlie Hoffman, position T42, score -10, earnings 28,290. Grayson Sigg, position T42, score -10, earnings 28,290. Ryan Moore, position T48, score -9, earnings 21,271. Russell Knox, position T48, -9, 21,271. Philip Knowles, position T48, score -9, earnings 21,271. Andrew Putnam, position T48, score -9, earnings 21,271. Justin Suh, position 248, score -9, earnings 21,271. Brennan Todd, position T53, score -8, earnings 19,489. Nick Taylor, position T53, score -8, earnings 19,489. Carson Young, position T53, score -8, earnings 19,489. Billy Horschel, position T56, score -7, earnings 18,942. Sebastian Munoz, position T56, score -7, earnings 18,942. Justin Lower, position T56, score -7, earnings 18,942. Ben Griffin, position T59, score -6, earnings 18,368. Hayden Buckley, position T59, score -6, earnings 18,368. Glenn Fratelli, position T59, score -6, earning 18,368. Ben Taylor, position T59, score -6, earnings 18,368. Joseph Bramlett, position T63, score -5, earning 17,958. Danny Lee, position T64, score -3, earning 17,712. Chris Kirk, position T64, score -3, earning 17,712. Rory Sabatini, position T66, score 17,384, earnings -2. MJ Daffue, Position T66, score negative 2, earnings 17,384. Francesco Molinari, position T68, score +2, earnings 17,138. Beyond money, there are several important points, perks, and benefits for the winner of the tournament. The winner gets 500 FedEx Cup points, as it's considered an official event on the PGA Tour schedule. Additionally, the winner also gets 43 Century Tournament of Champions, just as previously mentioned. And that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time.